Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on our YouTube channel and I hope you all are doing very well. So guys, today in this video which is being recorded on 16th of October 2022, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty on how it might perform for the intraday on 17th of October 2022, which is tomorrow, Monday, right? So what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty from a technical perspective, right? Using technical analysis, which means setting apart from the fundamental analysis, we will be looking at Nifty and Bank Nifty from a technical perspective, and also we will also be doing a top-to-down analysis on both Nifty and Bank Nifty, which means that starting analysis on a higher time frame and then using the lower time frames for entry for your trading style. All right. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into our video now. All right, guys. So the here. Okay, here we are on the Nifty 50 chart, which finally closed at 17,185 on 14th of October. So what happened? We are going to be seeing it. The last candle for Nifty, right, which started on 14th October. It, all right, it opened at 17,332 and its high was 17,348 and its low was 17,169. So what happened was that no, the day of 14th October was quite bearish in terms of days, right? So Nifty opened a gap up and Nifty started to fall down. Okay, so for your information, we are using a 20 period moving average to which is the red color one here. The length is 20 period right here. Okay, so starting our analysis on the daily time frame, here you can see that even though eventually Nifty opened on a gap up on 14th October, buyers failed to push the price more on the higher side, right? So what does this mean is that the buyers failed to push Nifty higher, which means that buyers threshold was not high, and sellers had to take control of the market. So lots of sellers came, probably institutional sellers, and Nifty started to go down. Now you must also be noticing another thing, Nifty also failed to break this resistance eventually, right? Nifty failed to break this point right here. In order for Nifty to be considered an uptrend, in a longer term, Nifty must quite possibly, break this above resistance, break and close above this resistance right here, which is this one. Nifty must break and close above that line in order for Nifty to be confirmed in a full-fledged uptrend. Now you must also be noticing that Nifty clearly hasn't broken below this previous support zone or this previous support zone too. Nifty clearly is in middle of a consolidation, I would say. So Nifty basically is in a consolidation, from 10th of October to 14th of October. This whole zone is to be considered as a consolidation starting from here, right? So Nifty has been in some sort of a consolidation and the maximum one Nifty, both up and down has been 287 point, which is a 1.69, 1.7 percentage movement, right? Of course, this is a huge movement too. Okay, so we have been looking at the higher time frame, but if you notice significantly, there is something which is happening. Something significant has happened. Nifty has closed below this 20 period moving average here. Nifty closed below this 20 period moving average. Now this means that quite possibly that what can mean is that Nifty is signaling us a downtrend. Nifty is signaling us a downtrend. Now, of course, on 17th of October, Nifty may either open up a gap up or a gap down too. But we are going to be looking at both the possible scenarios. So first is that if at all Nifty opens below this support zone, which is below this 20 period EMA, as well as somewhere around this middle-ish, in between the support zone right here. Okay, so let us assume that Nifty opens here. Okay, in between the support zone, basically opening on a small gap down, opening on a gap down. Now, what can happen is that Nifty, on the daily chart, it will have a nice push to the downside and then a push up again, and Nifty will eventually, sorry for this. Okay, so Nifty will be having a nice push down and a nice push up to the upside, and eventually Nifty will be having a push down till 16,000. Okay, till here 16,367. If total Nifty opens on a gap down, now gap down, this will be happening here, right? Nifty will be doing this if at all Nifty opens on a gap down. Now let us check about gap up. Now what if Nifty opens on a gap up? For example, let me say that Nifty opened somewhere around here, in between this support and resistance zone. So what happens here is that if at all Nifty opens here, you can either see a support from this 20 period moving average to a nice uptrend and a small term retracement in the coming days, and then Nifty can possibly possibly can be going up till 17,001, 17,229, which is possibly 17,762. So Nifty will be going somewhere around here. Nifty will be going somewhere around here if it opens on a gap up. Or to confirm this, we will be going to the 4-hour time frame, right? So 4-hour time frame, you can see that Nifty hasn't closed in below this 20 period moving average still. So Nifty is at a 20 period moving average support zone right here. So Nifty is at a support zone right here on the 4-hour time frame because of this 20 period moving average. And also there has been quite a bit of a minor support zone cutting. So eventually Nifty broke above the support zone, but it turned into a doji bearish candle, and Nifty also managed to close below this. Now this signals me few things. If Nifty since Nifty broke above this support zone minor structure, which is a minor support zone, and closed below this, I will expect Nifty to have a nice. If Nifty opens on a downtrend, then I will expect Nifty to go up again till this support zone and fall back till 16,680 on tomorrow. Now, this can possibly happen on the 4-hour time frame. If you look at the 1-hour time frame, right? 1-hour time frame here, you can clearly you can see that. Let me just get rid of the drawings here. Okay, so in the 1-hour time frame, we have a support zones here, support zone 1, support zone 2 right here. Notice this. I'm just going to. Okay, so and support zone 3. All right, so this is going to be support and resistance zones. Quite in this 1-hour chart, Nifty is standing somewhere quite in between the support zone. It's not clearly at any level, right? So Nifty isn't clearly at any level, and we must also be saying that Nifty in the 1-hour chart is still staying above the 20 period moving average. It still hasn't, quite been below this 20 period moving average. But of course, since on 14th October, since Nifty was since a lot above this 20 period moving average, it eventually has to retrace till this 20 period moving average. So Nifty started to go down, which means that you can expect a retracement till this 20 period moving average and a bounce back again. Now, in the 1-hour chart, we clearly haven't seen anything much, which means that Nifty is in a nice downtrend, a 3 red candle downtrend. Possibly Nifty can, if it's really a downtrend opening on a gap down tomorrow, then you can expect a slight upward movement and then gap down and moving Nifty moving till 17,078. Now going on to the how minute time frame? I'm sorry, 5-minute time frame right here. All right, 5-minute time frame. We can see that Nifty, both on the if you go to the back to the 1-hour time frame, you can notice something that Nifty started to to break above this daily high on 14th October's daily high. The opening high. So many people would have went long here. Before going to the 5-minute time frame, telling this, many people would have went long here, but sadly that was a manipulation. So when the stop loss got hit, people would have started to take selling positions. If those people were smart, they would have started to take selling positions, and they will target till this next resistance zone. And Nifty eventually has to go to 16,757. And notice guys, I'm telling you again, in the longer term picture, Nifty has to go till 15,000. So on the downward movement, right? I'm not checking any upward movement as of now. This is my own analysis. I'm not going to be using any financial advice for you guys here. This is my own analysis. Now, if you go to this 5-minute time frame, back to our topic again, go to this 5-minute time frame, you can see that Nifty was in a sort of consolidation for this whole day, right? Nifty wasn't clearly much of Nifty clearly wasn't in much trend line till 12:40, well, at least till 12:15 p.m. Now, practical now, basics of market. In order for a market to be considered an uptrend, a market must be making higher high I'm sorry, a high and then a higher low and then a higher low and then a high high. When each high of the market breaks and closes above the previous high right here, then the market is considered an uptrend, which means the market must be making, higher highs, constant higher highs. And for a market should be, I mean, for the market to be in a downtrend, it must be making lower lows, a low, lower high, and then a lower low, lower high, and then a lower low. Now each low must be lower than the previous low right here, right? So now each low is lower than the previous low. So we can term this as a downtrend. Now this one is an uptrend, and this one in the right is a downtrend. Now apart from this, there is this thing called consolidation, which means that there is no clear up or down trend. So the market goes in sideways market, no clear trend. Equal highs and equal lows, I would say. Right now, this thing here is known as consolidation. Now back to our market. Now you can see that market was in some sort of consolidation right here for the whole day till, I mean, for quarter of the day till 14. I'm sorry, till 12:10. Right here, the market was in a consolidation, a huge ranging market. Market had failed to break below any of this. Eventually, the market, broke this low, signaling a downtrend, possibly signaling a downtrend. And eventually, the market also closed below this 20 period EMA. And market, what happened? The market broke this previous low, closed below the red color 20 period EMA, and had a nice retracement to the 20 period EMA, and the 20 period EMA acted as a resistance, and eventually market started to create a low, low high, lower low, low high, and then a lower low, and a market is currently retracing to the previous highs for in order to be retraced and I'm expecting market to go like this. First is nice uptrend. If at all, Nifty opens on a equal opening tomorrow on 17th October, I'll expect market to go like this. Create a high, lower low, lower high, and eventually a nice low to the downside. Now this is what will be happening probably in Nifty if it opens on equal highs. Now going on to the Bank Nifty charts. Of course, guys, if you notice something, you can identify that Nifty and Bank Nifty both are interrelated, correlated. Okay, so Nifty and Bank Nifty both are correlated, which means Nifty's movements can be copied by Bank Nifty and vice versa. Bank Nifty movements can also be copied by Nifty. Okay, so here you can see that we are in Bank Nifty, and in the last trading session, we can notice that Bank Nifty closed on 39,305. Bank Nifty opened on 39,196.30, and Bank Nifty went to a high of 39,570, and eventually Bank Nifty came to a close at 39,305. Of course, we are on the daily chart of Bank Nifty now, starting our analysis on a higher time frame, right? Okay, so what happened in Bank Nifty is that Bank Nifty actually, it broke this previous, sorry, not here. Okay, so Bank Nifty broke this previous support zone right here on the daily time frame, and Bank Nifty had a very nice aggressive pull down on the daily time frame. Well, and it's having a nice straight rate from that place. Now we are currently at this area. So here you can notice two things happening. Number one is that Bank Nifty failed to break above this previous resistance zone, the red candle here. And number two is that Bank Nifty is currently at a 20 period EMA support, which is, if you notice keenly, you can see that Bank Nifty has engulfed the 20 period EMA to some extent on the daily chart, getting a very nice downtrend possibly or gap down. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is that Bank Nifty is also forming a very nice double top. And now, what is a double top? Let me teach you guys. Double top is a simple chart pattern. What it does is that, for example, if the market is creating higher highs, which means that market is in an uptrend, what you can do is that you can expect the market to break the previous support zone right here and retrace till the equal highs. Now this thing, breaking of the previous support zone, and the market creates an equal high right here. Let me just mark it. So this equal highs will be taken out right here. This is known as a double top, tops of two equal highs. And the Okay, so after this double top, you can expect market to create low, signaling a nice downtrend. So double top and double bottoms are nothing but chart pattern. Now double bottom is the vice versa of it. For a double bottom, the market will be in a downtrend, right? And eventually the market will break a nice structure, and market will go down to that structure again, and market will create higher highs from a downtrend to an uptrend. So this is what double tops and double bottoms are. So there is nothing much of a chart. And so now you can see that Bank Nifty has created a double top on the daily chart. So what you can do is that you can expect for that Bank Nifty opens at a gap down tomorrow, then you can expect a nice short uptrend and is aggressive downtrend. Okay. So this is what I'm doing. And none of my advice are financial advisors right here. I'm just telling what it might happen in the stock market from my perspective. Now you go to the 4 hour time frame right here. In the 4 hour time frame, all right, you can see that this is a major support zone for a 4 hour time frame, and Bank Nifty clearly hasn't broken below any of this. Bank Nifty has two doji candles here, which is in the position right here. Bank Nifty is signaling as in the position right here, two doji candles constantly. The third candle will determine what happens here. For example, if the 4 hour chart determines it's a red candle, then many sellers will take their short positions here and target this. This is what can be happening possibly. Moving on to a 1 hour chart right here, of course, we have this is quite similar to Nifty. So something here you can notice is that guys on the 1 hour chart, let me remove my drawings here. The 1 hour chart, here you can notice that Bank Nifty has, failed to break below anything. Bank Nifty has failed to break above the day's high, right? It had a nice wick above the day's high, day's opening candle high, but it could not sustain it. And Bank Nifty also couldn't break below the day's low because day's low is this one, the second candle right here. So Bank Nifty was in sort of a consolidation for 14th October, right? Now Bank Nifty broke, but you can notice that Bank Nifty broke this minor structure, which is right here. It is having a nice retracement. So I will expect Bank Nifty to create a double top again on the 5-minute chart and move down aggressively till this 20-period moving average. Now, if you go to the 5-minute chart right here, yeah, you can see that Bank Nifty is in a very nice concept, very nice trending market on the 5-minute chart. Now, once this day's low was, what is this? Okay, that's an ad. Okay. Once this day's low was, opening handle was broken, many people took a short position here, right? Only to see them having a nice retracement to the upper side, and eventually Bank Nifty didn't come below any of this. So Bank Nifty, many sellers got wiped out on the 14th October, even though they had a very nice break below the previous support zone and nice retracement. They had a short-term up move, I mean a down move, but they failed again because the move wasn't as aggressive as one would expect it to be. All right, so now currently Bank Nifty is in a downtrend. So what we are going to be doing is that we'll be marking a support zone right here and a resistance. I mean, this is a support zone and this is going to be a resistance zones, and we'll be marking few other support and resistance zone just in case of a huge gap up or gap down. Okay. So I guess the 3 to 4 support zones are enough. Now these are enough for us, right? So here we can notice that Bank Nifty hasn't broken below the day's low right here, which is this one right here. And Bank Nifty clearly hasn't broken above the day's high, which is this one right here. So what we are going to be doing is that Bank Nifty for sure is now on a downtrend on the 5-minute chart. It had a break below the 20-period moving average, a retracement above the 20-period moving average on the 5-minute chart, retracement till the previous green candle, and it had a nice downward move and a short-term retracement to the 20-period moving average and a downward move, and again the Bank Nifty is in a retracement. Now, if Bank Nifty opens some if Bank Nifty opens somewhere around gap down here tomorrow, if Bank Nifty opens here, I will expect a short-term retracement for me to make sure it gets a double top and a nice sell-off from here. Or if Bank Nifty opens on high here, then I will expect Bank Nifty to get a nice high, short-term double top and a double bottom here. Once again a double bottom here and a nice buy off. That's a bad arrow. Okay. Anyways, so this is what can happen possibly on Bank Nifty here. These two are possibly the only scenario, or the other scenario is that Bank Nifty opens on equal high and goes in some sort of a consolidation until the range gets broken either on the upside or the downside. So sellers can or buyers can come there, accommodate their positions according to their technical analysis. Now, As of now, Bank Nifty is in a downtrend on the 5-minute chart. Though still not in a major downtrend, I would say that Bank Nifty had some sort of 0.85% move, which is 335 points right here. So many sellers would have started to take their orders right here. They would have placed their stop loss at this high. They will be targeting this one right here. And if this support zone gets broken, then I might be targeting this one, because this is going to be our next resistance zone. So this is how I target. So this is how you can expect Bank Nifty to go. This green color, this is the first support zone is going to be a first target. This one is going to be a second target. Or if Bank Nifty gets broken above this, then you can take a buy position if double top forms right here, double bottom I formed right here. Notice this double bottom, so I will take my buy position after the double bottom. Stop loss somewhere around here, and I will take a one-to-one trade. That's it. No other much of significance, because here you have a resistance zone, right? You have this resistance zone right here. Now these are all what can be happening on Bank Nifty on the charts, right? So I've showed you guys my analysis. I hope you like this video, and if you did really like this video, can you do support us, liking and subscribing to our channel. I will do click the bell icon for future. Alright, thank you guys and take care.